Hi everybody, this is Vinita from Dijitale Content and Marketing Solutions. Today I'm going to talk about good customer experience and bad customer experience. But before that, a big shout out to Mr. Kirti Rathod, who's the chairman of Deluxe Bearings. He gave me the idea to create a video on this topic. So thank you, Mr. Kirti. And let's start. So, a good customer experience, all of us have experienced this when we go and buy on Amazon. The minute you open your account, you can see the list of things which are similar to what you have ordered. They will give you recommendations. They will show you the products which you've already gone through and seen, and the whole experience is very personalized. After you buy the product, during the product purchase, they tell you an estimated time when your product will be delivered, between what dates your product will be delivered. Sometimes they even tell the date. uh, and if the product is delivery is getting delayed, they will drop you an email and even a text message. And the day the delivery is going to be done, they send you the number of the person who is going to do the delivery. So this entire process is completely seamless, and Amazon has raised the bar on customer experience. I mean, all of us, all the companies now need to catch up to that level of customer experience. Now, coming to the bad experience, recently we had a power outage in our society, and for 12 hours we were without power. So at 9 o'clock, I got frustrated and I called up the customer service line. And as usual, I got what I heard at the end of the line was, "Your call is important to us. Please hold the line." I mean, kept the phone on hold for nearly 10 minutes. Nothing happened. I redialed. Nothing happened. I must have tried this 6 times. And by the end of it, I was ready to throw the phone down. So, all through this thing experience, I never was able to connect with somebody at the end of that number to ask them and solve my pain, that when is the electricity going to come. Now when we talk about industrial companies, there are companies who provide excellent customer experience, and there are of course companies with who have no customer experience strategy in place. So let's take one example. Your company manufactures tools, and your sales engineer goes in the market to sell these tools. He goes to a company who is the target audience, of course, and he gathers all the information from that customer. His requirements, would he be needing monthly, his pain points, his any other queries, he notes it down properly. He comes back to his workplace. He adds all that information in the CRM. And so, right from the pain points to the requirements to any additional information which the customer has given, he uploads it in the CRM. Now, other departments who are also using that CRM now have complete access to the information of that customer. So the next time the customer calls up with a query, either to the salesperson, any salesperson, or to the purchase department regarding his shipment, or to the customer service department, all have that information at hand. So this customer gets a very seamless experience in terms of different departments in the company understanding who he is, what he is, his requirements, and what are his pain points. So ultimately, the customer goes back with a good experience, knowing that the company has taken the efforts to find out and record the information about him. Now, second example is of another tool manufacturing company. This salesperson goes to a customer, again who's the target audience, oversells the product, talks about quality, all that information. He does uses all the sales jargon to sell it, makes promises, comes back, never records that information, and once the sale is done and the money is in the account, his job is over. Now the customer is not his responsibility. That is what usually happens in many companies. Now the headache of dealing with that customer is with the purchase or the customer service department. And because these two departments do not have any information about the customer gets frustrated with the same queries, and these departments not being able to understand what he actually wants and what his pain points are. And over a period of time, after experiencing this frustrating interactions, he decides to switch companies, to switch to company who probably is a local company and who will provide him much better service. So in the end, when the customer experience is not seamless, customers are going to churn. They're going to run away from your company. So you need to devise strategy to decide how your customer experience is going to be, and that is, it's going to actually define increase in your profits and reducing customer churn. Thank you.